EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to the Valley of the Sun and State Farm Stadium here in Glendale. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Green Bay Packers and the Arizona Cardinals. First quarter of the season already in the rearview mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports.
And this will make it into the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. He'll have a first down past the 40 and all the way up to the 45-yard line. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. That catch good for only a couple.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 47-yard line.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Working from the gun, Rodgers. And a throw right sideline is complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 37. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first.
First down.
So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Here's Rodgers throwing quickly to the flat. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pickup there, 21 yards. That's how you draw up the run-pass option right there. You get a chunk play out of it.
And you know quarterbacks love to throw the RPOs because oftentimes they're in-breaking routes, but receivers love it even more. The ball gets to them quickly, allows them to put some moves on in the secondary.
It's the Pro Bowler Chandler Jones who makes the tackle. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. The Cards going nickel. An extra defensive back out there now on 3rd down. Here's a quick throw out left. It's complete. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the first down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. On now, it's Blair Walsh as he'll try the field goal here. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And Walsh able to convert it as his kick is good. Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
At their own 25-yard line.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
At 25 to Mike. We got 25 to Mike. Get ready. Get ready. Get ready. Easy, easy, easy. At 25 to Mike. We got 25 to Mike. Think you gonna get this, boy? You think you gonna get this? You think you gonna get this? Alert flare. Alert flare.
Shotgun now from Murray. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Big series right here. We got to step it up. Come back.
To throw again. Murray trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 29. And this one will be brought back to the 22.
They'll take over.
That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Got a man. It's Tonyan complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer 1st down.
1st down, Packers.
Throwing is Rodgers. That's complete right around the 8. And the Packers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Right back to him for 10 more and a 1st. They've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. They'll look to run with Dillon. And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. A.J. Dillon, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. Blair Walsh on to attempt the extra point. He's got it, and now it's a 10-0 lead here in the opening quarter.
Score, Packers 10, Cardinals nothing.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded near the back of the end zone, and it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
25-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. Space to maneuver at the 40. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And all the way up to the 46. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
First and 10.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for first and 10.
Defense all day. All day. At 25 to Mike. We got 25 to Mike. Tighten up, tighten up. Pull it together.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. Going deep for Hopkins. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
But to me, it's pretty simple, and it's fairly obvious, isn't it? He's got to start making better decisions with the ball.
That's now 2 interceptions in the first quarter. After interception number 1, there was a long talk on the sideline, and now he's made another mistake.
Yeah, he's just been kind of laying these passes out there. He's kind of been floating them a little bit. He's got to be more decisive in his reads and definitely more decisive in throwing the ball. Rifle it in there every now and then.
On first and 10, here's Rodgers. He'll drop this underneath for Jones. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll bring up a second down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. He'll find Aguara complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A gain there of 30 big ones.
When teams practice their plays during the week, they're hoping that it's going to pay off on game day. So it sure has to feel good for them when they hit them during a game, and they hit that one there for big yardage.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on first and 10. Here's Jones. And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Rodgers. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Aaron Jones. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Packers add on to their lead. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone.
Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
Come on, D. Watch 36. 36 to Mike. Quit talking about it and bring it.
Now on 2nd and 13. Murray going deep for Hopkins. Oh, they've intercepted Murray for the 3rd time. Picked off at the 25.
By the Packers. They'll take over first and 10.
Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the Pack up first and 10 at their own 24. And he'll begin the drive with a give to Jones. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 17-0 our score after 1.
Cardinals nothing.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Was that a design pass, or what was that?
It was built into the play call. He had the opportunity to either hand it inside, keep it himself to run it, or do what he just did. Throw that pass inside, hitting a receiver on the run.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Dillon now on 1st and 10. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here.
The ball carrier.
Tackle made by Marcus Golden.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Rodgers going to give this one to Dillon. He'll take this from the 40 up to the 45 for a gain of 5.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
They'll try and run for the first with Dillon. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first.
We all love to have a home run hitter in the backfield. Guy can take it the distance. But in short yardage, trying to pick up first downs, that big guy, always a nice luxury to have, isn't he?
Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Here's Dillon. And he works his way forward for about 4 up to the midfield stripe.
Tackle made.
Well, in every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
Now a play fake. Rodgers. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week. 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away. And that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
1st and goal.
And the Cardinals into the red zone for the first time. They're looking at a 1st and goal from about the 9. From the gun, Murray. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
They'll take over.
We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
2nd and 2 at the 28-yard line.
They'll run now with Dillon. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down, keep the sticks moving.
A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now, we'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. On play action, now Rodgers. Looking deep for Adams, and that is incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
His throw incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 14 yards, good for a Packer first down. Rodgers to throw once more. And he will find his man on the end route, complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
18.
And again, it's Rodgers. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. That's a 12-yard gain now on back-to-back plays. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Rodgers again now. He'll find his tight end here, DeGuara. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
And a Packer first down.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Now a first down carry by Jones. He's down inside the 10 to the 8. And it comes on a gain of 8. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Josiah DeGuara, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd and short.
Incomplete. It's 3rd down and 2 yards.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. From the gun, Rodgers. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers.
Touchdown.
Aaron Jones, as the first half is winding down. And the Packers add 6 to their lead.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow, because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there. Unable to do so, that makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said is they went back out.
And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. So we are at halftime here on a Monday night. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Cardinals who get the ball first. They trail here as we resume action in the third quarter. Fields it in the middle of the end zone, and we will not see a return to start. The half, as this will be a touchback. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 18. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
At their own 18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones.
Aaron Jones.
Tackle made there by Jordan Hicks.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now it's Dillon. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. A second down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. He's got Adams on the hookup. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Give them 22 there on the 3rd down conversion. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Stop your body. Jim.
They'll run on first down. Dillon, he'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around at 42.
Marcus Golden.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
On 2nd and 7, Cooper. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 34. And the return out shy of midfield to the 46-yard line. When the rookie QB gets his first touchdown pass, that's one you put in the trophy case. First career interception, that's going to be one he wants to forget.
Yeah, and he's not going to go ask for the football, right? Yeah, you can keep that one. The key for him, what does he learn from it? When he watches the tape, does he have an answer right now where he already understands what mistake he made? That's what the coaches are going to want to know, and that's what they'll grill him on and see how he grows from it.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Operating from the gun, Murray. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And he's able to bring it out 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line. No gain on that one, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Murray now on first down. Open man is Kirk, complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
33-yard line.
Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. Murray now on first down. Packer pressure, and down he goes.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, now that allows your blitzers to get there.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Murray, and he's going to go down again. Well, Zadarius Smith there getting in and bringing him to the ground.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say. When you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool a defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Josh Jackson. And he'll bring this all the way up to the 45-yard line. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
And he'll get it across midfield and down into Cardinal territory. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Cardinals' 47-yard line.
Again, it's Dillon. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Off the play fake, Cooper. He dumps this off to Dillon underneath. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches at the 33-yard line.
They run with Dillon. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage.
Dillon, ball carrier.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up first and 10. Off play action. Cooper. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Being chased out left. Now he'll pull it down and able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Second and 3.
On second down, Dillon. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. The Packers on third down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. They're looking at third and a few inches. Touchdown, Packers! Jace Sternberger, his first touchdown on the year. And this offense continues to pour it on. Solid response that time by a young quarterback. Last drive, interception. This drive, the touchdown pass.
I like how you described it, solid, because you don't get extra kudos for bouncing back if you're going to be a big-time quarterback. You're supposed to do that. But at the same time, when you're a rookie, that's not guaranteed, is it? Sometimes they hang their heads and they go in the tank a little bit. Not in this case. Bounced back, took his team downfield, and threw a touchdown pass.
Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Packers 31. Cardinals nothing.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42.
Watch one. Watch time. Tie it right. Just let me breathe for a minute. Good work, boys. Let's go. Let me breathe. Let's go. Just let me breathe for a
And the offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10.
Play that tight, D. Don't let him breathe, defense. Larry. Let's go.
From the gun, Murray. Staying on his feet. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Za'Darius Smith able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle.
25 the mic. Bound to lose one.
Boy, and now they can't even get a play off.
I got him. Hey, hold on. 25 the mic. We got 25 the mic. Come on, D.
And boy, again, they won't get this off in time. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves them back 5.
Exit. Hey, 25 the mic. We got 25 the mic. And we got to get to the ball, D. We got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving. Converge.